Hey YouTube, Invoked Cards here, previously known as Invoked Rage 21, and we did just go through a name change. I decided to do that while the channel's growing. We're still pretty small, so better to do it early. And I think just Invoked Cards sounds better. So we did get stickers here at the YouTube and Instagram. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and check me out on Instagram. And today we have a pretty cool opening. We're going to be doing the Obelisk and Slifer structure decks. So I know there's a lot of different people split between, oh, this is good, this is great for the casual fans, and there's a lot of people who are not casual, who, pretty bummed about what's in here. I know we do have Harpy's Feather Duster. We have a common printing of Pot of Avarice. We have a couple new cards, but I know people won't expected other things in here. But this is still very cool. I got about a case of this stuff. It was really fun opening, looking at. Sales are great on TCGPlayer. People do like this stuff. And this is just a fun deck. Or fun decks. Maybe you're not getting 3 of each, and building a competitive deck, but maybe 1 of each and dueling your buddies. Stay tuned because I will be doing a duel with one of my buddies with these in the future. Don't know exactly when, but that will be happening. So let's just jump into these. Alright, we will start with Obelisk, and I'm going to be honest, I'm an Obelisk fan. I did a poll on Instagram, and right now, it's still running, but Slifer is way in the lead of the favorite. I can't blame people. Slifer is, Yugi's card. I guess there's haters for Kaiba. But yeah, so here's the deck. Comes with a, regular mat, like everything else. So Slifer and Obelisk on there. I thought it would be pretty cool if they would have done separate mats for each deck. But, manufacturing costs and stuff would have cost them some more money. So, they just kind of split it. It is what it is. I mean, most of us aren't really using these. Alright. And I know, what is it? There's like a line right here where you can pull that, unwrap it. Whip the cards out right there. Alright. Alright, so of course, the god himself, Obelisk the Tormentor, one of my favorite, just essentially, big cards from the anime. I mean, I know you got Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, you got all the Neo stuff, but as like a boss monster for a character, I think Obelisk, Blue Eyes, I mean, come on, they're just, I like blue, so maybe that's it. We got Obelisk Tormentor, Soul Crossing, Fist of Fate, Divine Evolution, Level Resist Wall, Angel 01, Mare, and for your last foil, you got Harpy's Feather Duster. Now that is a big one. People are loving that. That's going for about $5. Really good. Obviously Duster. I am going to go back to Fist of Fate and Soul Crossing. These are some cards that people are loving. So, yeah, Fist of Fate, that's a quick play. Soul Crossing, quick play. And I will read these for you right now. So, Fist of Fate, this card's activation and effect cannot be negated. Take that into consideration. It's a quick play. You're playing on your opponent's turn. They're not negating this. If you control a monster whose original name is Obelisk the Tormentor, our boy right here, negate the effect of one effect monster your opponent controls, and if you do, destroy it. And if you do that for the rest of this turn, the effect of that monster are negated, as well as the activated effects and effects of the field of monsters with the same original name. Then, if you activate this card during your main phase, you can apply this effect. So if it's during your main phase, you're not doing it during your opponent's. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. You can only activate 1 Fist of Fate per turn. So I can see why you would run 3 of these. But you would have to get Obelisk on the field. Look at that card art, though. That card art. Will it focus? That card art is amazing. Sorry, the camera's not too great. Can't really get a great focus on there, but that is beautiful. I do love how that card looks. Then you have Soul Crossing. Alright, let me read this one. During the main phase, immediately after this effect resolves, tribute summon 1 Divine Beast monster. When you do, you contribute a monster your opponent controls, even though you do not control them. But if you tribute summon this way, apply this effect, okay? Until the end of the next turn after this card resolves, you can only activate 1 card or effect per turn, not counting the effects of Divine Beast monsters. Okay, alright, and that is a quick play. And I do love the art in this one too. Just seeing Obelisk, you know. Yeah, that does look nice. I believe this is also in the Slifer deck. Just funny because you don't have Slifer in this card art. You got Harpy's Feather Duster, Mirror, Angel 01, Level Just All, Divine Evolution. We did go through Fist of Fate. Now, Divine Evolution, let's go over that one too. This card's activation effect cannot be negated. Choose one monster you control whose original type is Divine Beast, whose original name is the Wicked Avatar, the Wicked Dreadroot, or the Wicked Eraser, except a monster already affected by Divine Evolution. And it gets 1,000 attack defense. Its effect activation and its activated effects cannot be negated also against the following effect. When this card declares an attack, you can make your opponent send one monster they control to the graveyard, their choice. Wow, that was extremely hard to read. I do not know why. But yeah, that does look cool. What, this reminds me of a Digimon. Gigadramon? No, man. There's two Digimon that I loved. This reminds me of, it's like, I can't remember that, but I do love Digimon. This definitely reminds me of a Digimon. Alright, let's go through the rest of the cards real quick. Oh, we're already at 6 minutes for this video. Let's kind of crank that out. Alright, you got 3 Nibble Momonga, Bazoo the Soul Eater, Cyber Dragon. I always love to see a common Cyber Dragon. I know people are like, why is Cyber Dragon in here? Well, you know, it's a free special summon. There's a lot of other cards that I'm like, you know, Bazoo, but Cyber Dragon, a common Cyber Dragon is always cool. Hardened Armed Dragon, you got Super Nibble, Mega Hamster, Evil Swarm, Mandragora, you got Photon Saber Tiger, another copy of Saber Tiger, Evil Swarm, Salamandra, Ra's Disciple, of course, 3 of them, Unmasked Dragon, Nimble Beaver, Condemned Witch, Gizmic Uka, and Gizmic Makami. So Gizmic, that's cool. Brain Control, Monster Reborn, Different Dimension Capsule, Pot of Avarice, that's a big one right there. These will go up to like 80 cents to $1 in the future. I mean, it's a pot card. It's a common pot printing. First edition. It's, you know, these are always usable. Keep that in mind. Double Summon, Forbidden Chalice, Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Dress, Supply Squad, the Monarch Stormforth, Call of the Haunted, Cloning, Drowning Mirror Force, which is always, you know, a nice little card to have. Then you have your Duel Link stuff, your your different advertisements in the back, which I think is cool. I think what would be really nice is if Konami put a little code on there, like a way to scan the Duel Links one to get, like, I don't know, 50 gems in Duel Links. I think that'd be really cool. I mean, realistically, that's only like giving us 50 cents for buying these structures, but that would just be really cool to players because that's enough to open a pack on Duel Links. That would be awesome. Will they do it? I don't know. I know Digimon, I was seeing they do they give a booster pack with their structure decks, which I think is super dope because it adds a little bit of a different factor to going out and getting structures. You know, you're gonna get something different than what other people are gonna get. So I think the Duel Links thing would be cool, or something with those codes. You know, something where players can get stuff online. I know, I think Pokemon does. They do their Pokemon game online where you have a code at the back. So it wouldn't be too much for Konami to add that, and I think it would just really help grow Duel Links or any other way they would decide to go about that if they did some sort of online simulator. I don't think they'll go that far, but you know. Okay, let's jump into this. We got Slifer, Soul Crossing, which you read, Thunder Force Attack, Millennium Seeker, Ultimate Divine Beast, Tellus the Little Angel, Reactor Slime, and Harpy's Feather Duster for our foils. Very nice. Okay, Slifer, you know, awesome card. I'm sorry, I was upside down. So we got Slifer, Soul Crossing, Thunder Force Attack, Millennium Seeker, Ultimate Divine Beast, Tellus, Reactor Slime, and Duster. So let's see. We're going to talk about Thunder Force Attack. Wow, this art looks really nice. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated. If you control a monster whose original name is Slifer the Sky Dragon, destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible. Then you've activated this effect during your main phase, you can apply the following effect. So another quick play that gets a bonus effect if done during the main phase of your own, that sounds so weird, during your own main phase. Draw cards equal to the number of monsters destroyed by this effect and sent to the graveyard. You can only attack one monster this turn. You can only activate one Thunder Force attack per turn. Okay, this does say if you activated this card during your main phase. So you can, let me think. You can only attack with one monster this turn. Oh, okay, okay. So even if you attack with, for example, you want to do this main phase 2, and you attacked with 2 monsters that turn, probably I don't think you can pop this off. But yeah, that's definitely getting a bunch of cards to hand. You know, that's pretty cool. Let's say your opponent has a bunch of tokens, like, you know, just clear them out. Really nice. Really nice. Then we also have Ultimate Divine Beast. Let's see this trap. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can discard 1 spell or trap card, then target 1 Divine Beast monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position, then change the attack to the targeted monster. During the end phase, if you control a Divine Beast monster, you can destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls that activated their effects on the field this turn. You can only activate each of the effects of Ultimate Divine Beast once per turn. I think, you know, traps, you can boost this up a little bit. You could give, you know, with the god spells and traps, you can give them some sort of banish this card from the graveyard to do something effect. You know, because this does really need like some stronger support. I would like to see like Egyptian gods be like they're not going to be tier 1. Tier 2, come on now. They're really not going to be tier 2, but a rogue, like a really nice rogue contender, that'd be so good to see, but we're not going to get that, at least yet. Let's jump into the rest of the deck. We're at about 11.5 minutes. Breaker the Magic Warrior, Beast King Barbaros, Ninetails Fox, Phantom Skyblaster, Card Guard, Caligo Clawcrow, Electromagnetic Turtle, Breaker the Dark Magic Warrior, Scapegoat, Arima, the Wicked Warden, Arima, and Arima. So we got 3 of those, kind of like the 3 Nimble Mungas. We got Duke Shade, the Sinister Shadow Lord, Clock Wyvern, Tenyi Vishuda. Oh, okay. I thought this one had I, for whatever reason, thought this one also had 3 disciples, but I guess not. Sword is really light. Monster Reborn, always cool. Book of Moon, okay. Enemy Controller, Pot of Avarice, you know, it's going to be an 80 cent to $1 card. Just keep that in mind, you know, these build up. If someone offers you, hey, I have 100 Pot of Avarices that are all common, I don't want them, I'll give them to you for $5. I would say pick those up, because they will eventually be $1. You know, it's a pot card. Monarch, March of the Monarchs, Supply Squad, Card Advance, The True Name, One-Time Passcode, Lair of Darkness, Draw of Fate, Mirror Force, Reckless Greed, Metal Reflect Slime, The Golden Apples, back to the front. And then, of course, we have our advertisements in the back. Alright, we're going to do a little Konami plug. You know, make sure to get there. King's Court. Woo! But, you know, really, definitely not a bad idea to, you know, take into consideration checking out, you know, supporting this card game. Scan here to learn more. You know, okay, that's pretty cool. Scan here, let's see. Scan here to learn the basics. You know, that's cool. That's cool to add that. But like I was saying, you know, even if this isn't the greatest product, you know, it doesn't hurt to help support this game we love, just by buying a structure. I know a lot of people say just buy the singles, and I agree with you 100%. Go buy the singles, but it's always fun to open this type of stuff, you know. Legacy of the Duelist, I love this game. It's time to duel, and this is where I think they dropped the ball, because Duel Links, if someone, especially with people who buy 3 of a structure deck, putting a code on the back of each of these that gives you 50 gems per structure, so like giving 50 cents to a player. Less if you consider bulk paying and, you know, you're buying more, and, you know, I mean, you're grinding out 50 gems easy. But for people who are buying 3 structures, that's 150 gems. They can open 3 packs. That really incentivizes them to go download Duel Links. I'm just saying. What does this say? Yeah, you're just scanning it to download it, which, you know, and you could even put a limit, like put a limit of 3 codes per structure. You know, that way your people buying 3 don't feel like they're getting gypped on only, you know, buying 1 and not being able to use the other 2. But yeah, make it like 3 codes per structure set, and yeah, basically you can get 150 gems for making your little meta structure deck. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the video. Thank you everyone for checking it out. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment. Check me out on Instagram. Check the links out in the description below. If you want to buy any of these singles, check my TCGPlayer affiliate link, which will support the channel at no extra cost to you, and we'll get a small little percentage of your purchase. And that, that helps out. It helps out with the lighting that I have right here, the new kind of like tripod thing I'm using. And yeah, everyone, let me know what you guys are thinking about this. Let me know what's your favorite, Obelisk or Slifer. Let's talk down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.